This is the URT. You are the URT. Big up the URT. Smash a like for the URT. Subscribe to the URT, people. Welcome to Manchester United versus Aston Villa preview. Big up, Saeed. Saeed, how you doing, bro? How's Ramadan?
Yeah. Big up, man. Shama Mubarak, Ramadan Mubarak. To everyone, you know what I mean? It's crazy how it's flew by, man. You know what I'm saying? It's absolutely mental, man. But yeah, man. Big up to everyone. Solidarity to everyone around the world that's facing oppression, and you know what I mean. And we're blessed. We always have to thank God. We're blessed. We're warm. We're safe. We're in good environment. And yeah, man, all good, man. How are you, bro? I can't hear you, bro.
You know what, Side? I'm good. I'm good. I'm not gonna lie. I'm good. You know, every day is a blessing, innit? When you wake up, innit?
Facts.
We take that for granted, man. We take that
for granted.
For granted,
man. 100%, man.
Big up.
So
big up to
bless,
Irish.
Man.
Big up to
Can't
you,
complain.
Man. Yeah, big up. Yeah. Love, man. Big up everybody. Please smash the like, subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. YouTube is shadow banning the hell out of us, but we don't give a damn.
Bro, they just not even put notifications on. I don't mind, like, you know what I mean? Like, but it's the fact that people are not getting notifications. They're even sometimes even on mine. They're getting it late. Sometimes they come in like half an hour through the show. It's I don't know what's going on. You know what I mean? But big up everyone that's locked in.
Yeah, big up Irish saying he's watching on the 21s. Yeah, man. Big up.
You're playing tonight?
I think they're playing today. I think they're playing today or this afternoon or something.
Oh, is it? Okay.
On the 21s, yeah. Big up Irish. Yeah, early stream. Yo, Fridays, man. Hopefully we're going to try to do this, lock this in on Fridays, but the next couple of Fridays and maybe, next couple of Wednesdays I won't do because I'm doing some work in Bolton. So, yeah, it's been tricky. That's why I couldn't make the Mandem yesterday.
Yeah.
Out here in Bolton. But you putting it back to normal Wednesday next week?
No, not because of the Champions League. So the next two might be on a Thursday. Cool. Yeah, because of the Champions League's on a Wednesday now, man. 5:45 kickoff. So yeah.
But we'll see by the time we get back actually. Because Yeah. Big up people. Listen, Manchester United, Aston Villa. I mean, I'm calling this game the biggest game of the season for Manchester United.
Big game, Norton.
Let me just give you the intro he deserves, man.
Yeah.
Massive top four clash, showdown, call it whatever you want to call. Third place, Manchester United, playing fourth place, Villa. For the Champions League, it's a 6-pointer. We're separated by goal difference. And both of us are chasing top four finish that evening.
Yeah.
What does that tell you? Talk to me. How are you feeling about this game? Are you there? Are you there?
Yeah, I'm there this week. But I don't think I'm going to be there for the games on a Monday night, man. I'm sorry, man, but you know what I mean. They're taking a piss, man. Leeds United on a Monday night and Brentford they put us on a Monday night as well. And you know I've got Big Six and whatnot, so I don't know what they're doing down there, man. So it's awful schedule. Shout out to Andy, man, but they've shafted us this season, man. The Premier League, man, absolutely awful. It's like Liverpool Tottenham game straight after the Aston Villa game. So by the time I get home, you're missing half of the match. You know what I mean? So they've really shafted Man United this season. But you know what? I don't even know.
Who's the Super Sunday on Sunday? Say that again.
Liverpool Tottenham.
Tottenham.
But I think this game's a bigger game than that, though, Nuruddin. Do you not think Aston Villa's a bigger game than Liverpool Tottenham?
100%.
So I don't understand why they've.
It's only because the jeopardy Liverpool Spurs can be relegated, but they're gonna lose on that. Manchester United Villa. The fourth place chase is a bigger thing than that. But
I don't get it. I don't get it.
Could have put it on 4:30 kickoff.
Yeah. Honestly, man, it's awful. Even when you look at the FA Cup game, I don't know if you've seen the schedule for the FA Cup game, but they put Man United and Man City Liverpool game on TNT 12:45 on a Saturday. You know what I mean? Behind the paywall. So it's like, I don't know what's going on with the TV, man. I know it's about the money and that, but it's like they've got Liverpool, Man City.
Yeah.
Man City, Liverpool is 12:45 on a Saturday, behind on a paywall TNT as well, TNT Sport. And then they got the Chelsea game versus Port Vale on BBC One. Like we care about that game. You know what I mean? The biggest game.
And that's the FA Cup game. So they're putting the money.
Cup, FA Cup
TNT are putting them behind the paywall.
Yeah. So it's 12:45 kickoff. So it's awful, man. The way that I'm looking at TV now, we just need someone like a Netflix or something like that to put it on one place, and then we can watch it from one thing. So you can go on the actual thing and just write, okay, I want to watch this. This is why I didn't mind Amazon Prime, because you could watch all the games, right? And then also, imagine you missed a goal, yeah? You could actually click on the goal and actually find out the goal, what happened. Yeah, it is capitalism. You're right, man. It's killing everyone, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, in terms of the game, Nuruddin, I don't know how to feel, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I was trying to preview the game on the Big Six, and it was weird. I was like, I can't go off the Newcastle game because it feels like a long time ago, but I can't go off any sort of like momentum because we haven't played a game in 13 days. I mean, it feels a bit weird. It feels a bit like, the rhythm is not there. Even the fans, like, trying to get yourself up for this game. It feels a bit like, you know what I mean, Nuruddin? Like, you need games, and United not having games is affecting everyone, man. You know what I mean? You've got man like Aiden Heaven on Capital Extra. What's going on? I don't know if you've seen it, Nuruddin, but Aiden Heaven's on Capital Extra today. Shout out to my brother who's the presenter. I think you know him, innit? Rob. Yeah. Rob. He's a presenter on Capital Extra. But I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, I get it if you're a rapper and that, and you're a singer, or you're a musician, or you're an actor, but I don't know what Aiden Heaven's doing on Capital Extra. You know what I mean? But again,
I think it's the club that's pushing it. It's the club that's pushing it, Saeed. Like,
maybe.
Listen, what happened? Saeed, come on, maybe. Are we taking a pick? So all of a sudden, Sonny Lemons appears on a goalkeeper, former United.
Yeah, what's he doing on there as well?
Saeed, this is what I made a tweet yesterday, and people.
And they're trying to keep them relevant, you reckon?
Saeed, it's part of the PR. When you're not played, what else have Manchester United got? Finished 15th last season, knocked out of both cups in the first hurdle. Not happened in 100 years. 40 games only a season in 100 years. What else has the club got to push
and Dallo
out? What else have they got? What else have they got?
Real.
Yeah,
Dallo
what else have they got? What else have they got, Saeed? It's too.
Yeah.
Because, and you know what? Have you seen it? Who are they bringing out? Players that some of the fans like. Forget Dallo. Who are the two people that people like?
Oh, yeah. Heaven like and Lemons.
People like.
Even then, Boomer did one for some podcast guys. What was a podcast? And Boomo did. He did a podcast and he was talking about a few things. What was it? Yeah, Zach Nani. It's a Moroccan guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one here. Yeah, this one here. Do you see that, Nuruddin?
Yeah.
What's that all about? What's going on, Nuruddin?
So, who's pushing these things? Where's this coming from? Remember when we got told by that guy saying that they look at all of the algorithms and then they check what part of PR to push. They said they look at what players the fans are talking about globally. It's not even just for us, it's globally. The PR machine is overdrive. You've got 2 games in 35 days. Wow. Of course, some of there's going to be an international break, but majority of it. And then if you added that, it would be 3 games in what? What are we doing? Nearly 50 days?
I'll show you now, Nuruddin.
If you look at the Everton game,
bring it up.
Yeah.
We got the fixtures.
So the Everton game, we had a rest of 11 days rest before we played Everton.
Yeah, 11 days.
So you keep those 11 days, Saeed, yeah? These 11 days. Now you add 11 days to 35. What's that? 46 days.
Yeah.
46 days.
Yeah. 46 days. Oh my God, man, that's crazy.
46 days. So what have you got? You've only got PR to push the fan base into interaction mode. That's all you're doing.
Go on to My United. My United, if you want. Yeah, then go to that one. Yeah. Click on United.
Fixtures. Look, we played. When did we play Newcastle? And then
we played 13 days ago. Yeah.
Yeah, it was the second.
I'll show you here 1 second. I'll bring the third.
It was the third, wasn't it? It was the
third. Yeah, third.
And then now we play on the 15th. Now before
that, so we played the Wednesday, the 4th of March. Before that, we played on the Sunday. Before that, we played on the 23rd of
So then
February.
we play this Friday. So we play.
Before that, we played on the 10th of February.
Yeah. And then we
You know
play
what I mean?
on Friday.
Then, say that again?
Then we play on Friday.
Yep.
Then we don't play. Look at it.
For 3 weeks.
Till the 13th of April.
Yeah. So 10 days and then another 13. So yeah, we don't play for, bro, 23 days, 24 days. Nearly a month, that, bro. It's nearly a month, 23 days. That's crazy. It's going to affect, the players. It's going to affect the fans. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's mad. Like, this is what I'm trying to say. Like, I'm not saying it's an excuse, but I just think for me right now, the lack of games, it doesn't really like when I'm thinking about my United, I'm just like, oh, so what United are going to turn up? Because you got to remember, yeah, and Bumo said they want more games. Bruno Fernandes said he prefers more games. I get it, we don't have the squad yet, but the players want a bit of rhythm, Nuruddin. They need a bit of rhythm. They need a bit of, understanding of what they want to see, what they want to do. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. I don't understand why United haven't organized games abroad. Like, maybe what's going on in the Middle East has not maybe helped in a sense, but United should be thinking about some games.
Could you imagine that? Them getting trapped in that.
Oh my days. But United needs to sort out some games. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, we could just get some friendly. We should do a mini tournament, yeah, with the teams that are not in the Champions League or Europa League. So AC Milan. Who else is not in the Champions League or Europa League? There's some good teams, in Europe. We should play against them teams and just look at it as a competition. And I mean, obviously, people might call it Super League, but I don't know why United are not looking at that and maybe thinking, you know what, let's get some extra games in there. That's a good idea, though.
Saeed, I've told you about this club and its mercenary PR machine. This is what it is. People, I just want to quickly just go before we start the preview, just to give you some of the Carrick'S quotes coming out. Carrick says Mason Mount could return from Manchester squad against Aston Villa. He's back. It's good for us. We see whether he's involved or not on Sunday. That's a big step for him. We're happy with that. So that's the first.
Yeah, but he doesn't never say that he's going to be in the squad, is he?
Yeah. Carrick here on Paul Scholes comment. It was nothing really. I have nothing to say about it. That's just where we are in terms of social media and captions and quotes that can be taken in different ways. I'm quite calm about it.
Yeah. Deep down, he's probably thinking, you know what I mean?
Yeah. This here, Carrick, Sancho, you never be surprised with anything in football. One of those things, sometimes when you go to, when you come to a club, it works. Sometimes it doesn't. That's natural. It happens at every club. Jason's a talent. It's why he came to this club to start with. He has had really good moments. But for whatever reason, I don't know why, he's not been able to be here for a period of time. He found himself at Villa. He had a good spell at Dortmund, as well as reached the Champions League final. He certainly has a talent and is playing a lot this season. Credit to him for that, and he's having an impact. What happens next? We will have to wait and see. So that's Jadon. I'm talking about Jadon. I don't know why we have to talk about Jadon Sancho. So he says here, Carrick on JJ Gabriel training with the first team. He's allowed to be part of. He's not allowed. Not allowed. Yeah, he's not allowed to be part of the squad. Too young. JJ's doing really well. We've got some really good players in this academy, and we try to get the youngsters, young players, with the main group as much as we can. The under 20s is kicking off in 25 minutes, so looking forward to that. Looking forward to finishing this and going to watch them very soon. I'd much rather be there, I must say. We are always trying to give them the exposure. JJ's a big talent. It's pretty obvious. He's had a good season for the under-18s, and we think an awful lot of him. But the patience is important, and managing everything that comes with that, and developing him, and picking the right moment to step up and leave it in a certain place. He's trained well, and it's good to have young players up. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what he said. I'm just looking for any other comments to come. Let me just have a look. Is there any other Any other news? Jadon Sancho, I think that's it. I think that's all it's asked, really.
Yeah.
So they've not released that.
I think the quotes will be coming in as they. Oh, there's one there, Maguire.
Yeah, I mean he gets asses every day. This is what the one thing I must say: the PR Harry Maguire's got is unbelievable. He is. I swear to you, the PR Harry Maguire has at Manchester United. You would think he was like Yap Stam. Do you know what I mean? Like, Palace stuff.
There's not a lot to talk about, is there? When you're deep, yeah, United are on a decent run. They like Carrick.
It's these journalists who get paid by these PR firms. You don't know what happens in
no, I agree, but at the same time,
this is what happens. It's not maybe not. This is what happens.
There's not a lot to talk about.
Every presser for the past two since Carrick's come in, Harry Maguire gets at least 2 or 3 questions. One couple of weeks ago, Harry Maguire was 4 questions. It's ridiculous. I'm sorry.
What were the 4 questions about?
Somebody's got to call it out, and I am the guy to call it out. This is bullshit PR for Harry Maguire. Harry's been playing well. It's pretty obvious to say that, considering you're looking not too long ago, he was out for a considerable period, out injured. He came straight back when we arrived. There's been a bit of managing him through the weeks and getting him right back to speed. He's showing his experience, his composure, and knows what it takes. What it takes what? This is just a waffle. What it takes to do what? Whatever happens with England will happen. But it's definitely put himself back into the frame. If he was ever out of it, hopefully, from my point of view, he gets picked and he goes. Oh, God. So I just...
Listen, it's English bias, isn't it, man? They're gonna be picking the English bias, man.
I just can't do this.
It's English bias. What did you expect anything different from English bias?
Big up Sheikh Harrian. Sheikh Harrian yesterday went with college. They went to Old Trafford. Yeah, big up Sheikh Harrian. The tour guide was explaining to us what Harry Maguire saying after all the abuse and hate he's getting through, has gone to become one of our better players.
The tall guys are on it.
Oh, God.
Oh, that was not nice, man. I seen that video, man. That was very horrific.
Yeah, you know what? We need to find out, innit? We can't just jump to conclusions. We need to find out what happened, and we need to
have to verify. It is a real video, though, innit? It's not AI.
It's a real video, but we don't know who the person is, why they did it. We don't know something. People sometimes are unwell and behind the wheel, or it could be an Islamophobic attack. 100%.
Yeah, I was gonna say, man, but it's.
But we just gotta wait. We've got to wait and find out. We've got to wait and find out. I don't just try to react to any news that happens like that.
No. You can't.
Happens. Yeah.
They got to follow the ABC rule, man.
Yeah. Can't stand Maguire. But let me just go back to this. Is there any other thing coming? Let me just refresh this. Because I'm just sick of the Harry Maguire takes are just crazy. Takes are just crazy.
No.
It
will refresh. We'll refresh.
Yeah. We'll refresh.
Are you looking forward to this game?
Yeah, because I need to see what that disgraceful performance. I called it a disgraceful because it was a disgraceful. So I want to see if the boys bounce back from that disgraceful showing that they did. Carrick, him and his coaching staff, his tactics, his in-game management. I want to see it all bounce back. It's not going to be an easy game. Villa know how to win big games, but yeah, I'll be there on Sunday at 2:30 or 2:00.
2:00.
Oh God, I'll be there very tired at 2. It's Ramadan. You're always
I know.
You're always tired, but I'll be there at 2:00. I'll be there at 2:00. No problem. I will be there at 2:00, waiting for the rest of the world to see if we can bounce back from what happened.
But the thing is, though, it's very difficult to say, can we bounce back? Because it's too long of a bounce back. You feel me? It's too many days. It's been 2 weeks.
The 3 things I'm looking for. They've had how many days to wait for this game? 13 days.
I don't think that helps us, though, Nuruddin. It's not about being fresh. We've been fresh all season.
Intensive physicality and aggression. If I don't get that, then I'm just going to call it a disgrace because they've had enough rest. What side? Please explain to me what the excuses for these players were.
No, you don't know.
You are player FC side, and you know what? One thing
I'm not. I'm just letting you know. Yeah.
When we were playing game after game every 3 days, we're playing 3 games a week. It's like, it's the tiredness. It's that they're fatigued.
No, what I'm trying to say to you, what you're saying, no, Nuruddin, is that the correlation between Manchester United having time off should mean that Man United should look more fresher.
Fresher, yes.
No, but the problem is, Nuruddin, it doesn't, like, for me, it's not about freshness. It's about sharpness. It's about rhythm. It's about how they play at starting the game. It's not about, like, you know, them being tired. I don't look at the players and think you're tired. It's, for me, the sharpness, Nuruddin. That's what United are lacking right now. That's more than anything right now. Why do Man United start so slowly? Why do Man United look like they haven't got, you know, a plan in the first kind of opening 30 minutes? So that's where I'm looking at. And I think for me, you play more games, you have more rhythm. You have a more of an understanding. Training is not about, in terms of the intensity or whatnot. Training should be, can you replicate that onto the football pitch? So I agree with you. We should look fresh. We should look energized. But, you know, I don't think that's my concern. If I had a concern, it's the fact that we do look like slow when we start off games, and that needs to be built quicker. That's what I would say. We need to be more quicker, you know?
Well, whatever it is, Saeed, it's intensity for me when you get on the
field. No, but it is right, though. What I'm trying to say is right, though.
I understand what you're saying. But for me, you can create intense training sessions that can lead to an intense game out there. That's what I believe.
I agree.
So if Michael Carrick and these players, Saeed, in the last 13 days, do not create those conditions to train hard and to put the hard yards in and to do the intense training, and they come out lackadaisical, who's that on?
Yeah, no, I agree. But I think most of it's on the players as well. People can blame
Michael on the players, but it's also on the first
players need to step up. But it comes down to selection as well. Who would you actually start in this game? Because for me, Ahmad's got to start, and Ahmad's got to continue to start as well. I think, Ahmad might not get the goals and the glory, but I think for me, like, having Ahmad in the team is so important, man. Whether you like it or not, whether you think, like I said, he doesn't get enough goals, he doesn't get enough assists and whatnot, like, some players just need to be playing, you know what I mean? Like, they need to, Nuruddin, and Amad Diallo is that. I can't watch him boom on the right-hand side. I really can't, Nuruddin, because it hurts. It hurts. It's not fun to watch. And I just can't do it, man. Nuruddin. Just can't do it. So he's got to be, for me, starting Amad Diallo and boom off with the middle if he wants to. And then he could put Cuddy on the left. That's what I would do personally for me. Well, are you going with that, or are you changing it?
I that is mad. You know, the Sunday Premier League, they've missed us out. That is crazy.
What do you mean?
You know, I usually go to this thing where they tell you about what the game's going to be. And, like they preview the lineups. And it's not even on there. They've only got the Spurs game. They've missed us out.
What? I can't be right, man.
Seriously, they've missed us out.
Nah, I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
Maybe in their heads they think we're playing on Monday. That's crazy.
No, it's on there. Trust me, man. It's on there.
I'm telling you, it's not on there. Look, let me show you. This is where I usually go to, yeah?
Are you on Who Scored or something?
Yeah, 1 second. This is where I usually go to, yeah? Let me just get rid of this comment so people can see clearly. Right, watch this. Yeah? Yeah? It tells you the date as well. So this is what's happening on Saturday. So it lists all the games, yeah? For possible lineups, yeah? And then you go to Sunday. There we go, Sunday. Look.
Oh, damn. Yeah, we're not on there.
We're not on
what
there.
The hell? Go on the Premier League. Just go on the Premier League, though, there. Premier League. Just click on the Premier League. Okay. Down. Premier League there. And now see if it's on the fixtures. Go on fixtures. There you go. It's right there.
Yeah, but it won't let me click.
Wow. That's crazy. There you go. There you go.
Right.
There you go.
But it's not showing me.
You must go on Foot Mob, Nordin. Go on Foot Mob, it's easier.
Yeah, maybe.
Foot Mob.
Yeah.
That might be a bit easier.
That is crazy.
Yeah, that's mad. I can't lie to you.
Crazy. They kept us out, That is crazy.
Just shows
you know what? I'm at so who's getting dropped then? Who are you dropping then?
For me, I'm dropping Sesko, but I'm gonna bench Sesko. I like Sesko, but for me, it's just one of them ones where I've got to bench him, man. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
So you're keeping Mbeumo on the pitch, even though he's been horrendous.
You know what? As much as I don't want him there, you know what I mean, and I think he's been playing poor, but I can't lie to you, man. It's one of them ones where, yeah, man, I've got to do something, innit? I've got to do something, man.
So why are you keeping Mbeumo on the pitch?
Mainly because of the fact that he can.
Don't you think Sesko deserves to start more than Mbeumo?
For me, when I look at Sesko, up front, sometimes I feel like the game can bypass him a little bit. Sometimes he doesn't get involved. Sometimes United don't play to
and why is that? And why is that? Because we don't.
Yeah, United don't play to his strength. Yeah.
Exactly. So is that his fault?
I don't think it's his fault. I don't think it's even Mbeumo's fault. I look at Mbeumo and I think sometimes, are we getting the best out of Mbeumo? I don't think we are, because he's not really a right winger. He should be playing behind a striker. Really and truly.
Possible lineup they've picked. Sesko starts, but Ahmad is out.
Yeah, Ahmad is out of the team. Okay, cool. I don't know why Shaw's there, by the way. Shaw's got to get out of there, man. Get Shaw out of there, mate. I don't know what he's doing there.
He's part of the fabric, man. The face fits, man.
No. He can't be starting, man. We've got to either start Aiden Heaven or put Mazraoui left back, put Dallo right back, man. I'm not seeing Luke Shaw, man. I'm sick of him, man. I'm absolutely... Because he just don't go forward enough. He don't offer a threat going forward. So there's no point playing him.
This guy's been horrendous.
He's got 9 goals this season in the Premier League, innit?
Yeah, 9 goals, but meaning what? Like, what's the last time he scored was against Spurs, if I'm not mistaken?
I feel like that's, I feel like that's the general consensus of football right now, man. Saka's not playing well. Palmer's not playing well. You got Foden. You got a lot of players that are not really playing well, Nuruddin, man. Like, Haaland's got what? 2 non-penalty goals in 24 games. I think that the Premier League it's been showed up this week by the Champions League. Look at Kvaratskhelia, look at Dembele, look at Elise. Like the league is poor, man. The standard of the league right now, what you're watching, Nordin. Come on, we grew up with Ronaldo. You grew up with, you know what I mean, like proper wingers, Konchelsky and that, man. Like, it's just the standard of the league right now, man. You're not going to see these players now that are going to be playing at this sort of level, Nordin. They're not. So, look at Liverpool, Aston Villa. They don't already play with wingers. They've got Morgan Rogers, who's meant to be in the middle. Bailey's not that great. You know what I mean? So this is how football is now, Nordin, man. You know what I mean? Not many teams are playing with actual out-and-out wingers, So, yeah.
Okay, so you're cutting Sesko out. So we're going to... To me,
what would you do?
I would take Mbeumo out and keep Sesko in the team.
Yeah.
Because then... And the reason why I'm saying that is because I think Ahmad will maybe be able to better to cross the ball to Sesko than Mbeumo is, because Mbeumo is just horrendous.
I just don't know if the manager's got the bottle to bench Mbeumo.
That just tells you everything about a football club. Like, a coach cannot pick. A first-team coach cannot pick what's best for the team. And these people are not stupid.
Yeah.
Mbeumo's not been doing it. You come out of the team when you're not doing it. Ahmad wasn't doing it for a bit. He came out of the team. It's in Mbeumo's time now. So why is it all right, easy for Ahmad to be suspended? Why can he not come out?
Because Mbeumo's been getting the goals. That's why.
Oh, he's not scored in the last how many games now?
He's not scored since
Spurs. Did he score against Spurs?
No. He's not. He didn't score against Newcastle. He didn't score against Everton. He didn't score against West Ham. He scored against
Crystal Palace.
You know what? You're right. Spurs. He's in a goal drought.
There you go.
He's on a bit of a goal drought, man.
I rest my case.
Yeah, you're right, Nuruddin. You might have a case here.
I rest my case.
You might have a case.
So, me personally, this guy won't start.
Yeah.
I'm able to.
Nuruddin, I'm not actually like disagreeing with you. Like, if you believe a Boomer should be dropped, I reckon it's not even like far-fetched. Like, you're right in what you're saying. And Bumo, when you actually deep it, deserves to be dropped. Yeah. I wouldn't even be against that, Nuruddin. I really wouldn't. But what I'm saying to you is that, I don't think it'll be a wise decision right now when United need the goals. You feel me? They need the goals. Yeah. That's what I would say. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, definitely. So there are rumors, there are speculations about Unai. Let's just go to the game. What else? So you're happy with a team other than? So do you mind Sesko? You'll drop Sesko or Mbeumo? You rather keep Mbeumo in the team?
I will. Yeah, I'll drop Sesko. Super sub. Bring him off the bench and then boom.
And keep Mbeumo. Okay. So
keep Mbeumo. Yeah.
Old Trafford, no figure up the pitch, nothing to play to, nothing to play. Maybe you might be right. Maybe this game, Sesko might be out of it. If Villa play their high line,
if they play their high line, I'm saying to you.
Yeah,
they play their high line.
It might tactically work. It might tactically work. It might tactically work.
That's it.
I do think sometime in the game he's going to have to change it. And to be fair, Sesko can also play on the shoulder, and he's quite fast once he gets.
That's what I'm saying. So can play on the shoulder. So it's one of them because they've had a week off. Say they've got a game in midweek. They played against Leicester. I mean, what's it? Not Leicester. What's that team called?
They played in the Europa League, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, Europa League. So that's where I'm like, you know what? They may be in trouble because of that. They may have troubles with that. You feel me?
Yeah.
So that's where I'm like, you know what? That might be an issue. You get me? So the legs being tired, I reckon they will be, you know what I'm saying? We could have an opportunity right there. So in that aspect, that's what I would do personally. For me anyway. But
they beat Lille. They beat Lille.
Be a shout.
Say that again? Lille. They beat Lille.
Yeah, they beat Lille, 1-0. 1-0.
Away, yeah.
Yeah, away.
So, yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say? So that's what I'm saying. Like for me, and they've got McGinn back as well, which is a big plus for them as well. McGinn's back on the bench.
Yeah.
So he always causes problems, man. Every time.
Yeah, he bullies us, He bullies us.
Do you know what I mean?
We haven't got the level of doggedness to cope with him. We don't have that.
Yes. We don't.
Yeah. We don't have that. It's going to be a very interesting. And last season, really, you can't.
Sancho as well.
It was a bozo moment from Martinez, their goalkeeper, last season. That cost them the game. So you can't really tell anything from that. But yeah, it's going to be very interesting. Very, very interesting game. But before we get to that, there are rumors that Unai Emery will be leaving Aston Villa at the end of the season because he's frustrated.
Who said that?
With the PRC. This is what's rumored. It's been out here for the past 2 weeks. I don't know if you've heard of it, but these rumors are there that he could be leaving because he is getting super frustrated with the way they can spend money and the PSR rules and everything else.
Yeah, they are restricted.
Yeah. Would you take him at Manchester United?
Personally, I wouldn't know. Doesn't mean I don't respect him. That doesn't mean that I don't think he's a top-class manager. I'm not really in favor of his style of play. He doesn't really play with wingers. The high line concerns me. I think there is a stubbornness about him sometimes. I think sometimes I also question his man management as well, his skills in man management. So there's a few things I don't like. But is he a winner? Is he a guy that is committed to the cause? Is he a guy that gives everything for the team? Is he proactive? You know what I mean? Is he someone that, Yeah, man, I think he's a very good manager, but I'm just not sure, man, about Unai Emery at Man United, bro. The question marks about him at a big club as well. PSG, did he do enough over there? Did he do enough at Arsenal? So there are question marks about him. I'm sure you said you don't really like his style of football, innit? I remember you saying, Unai Emery, you're not really a fan of Unai Emery. Remember a couple of years ago,
I really believe that he does good with the underdog.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
I think he's very much an underdog type of coach. So
yes.
Sevilla, zero pressure. Obviously, PSG, he had to win. Look at the players that he had. PSG, anytime they employ a first team coach, they put everything in there.
Yeah.
So when you don't win, you know because of you, not because
Facts.
of you're not being backed because of the, you know what I mean? Anything else.
I agree. I
think his style, he's a manager side. He's not a first team coach. He's a manager.
I agree.
Do I think that is compatible with these lot and their new model? No, he's not compatible with their new model. He's not. He's not. Villa, he decides. He's heavily involved. The players they sign. He's heavily in all aspects of the club. You don't see the director of football. You don't even know what a director of football looks like since they got rid of that Monty guy of Villa. You don't know what he looks like.
Facts.
You don't know. You never see the signings of Villa with a director of football. You see them with Unai Emery. He's a manager. So do I think any of these? That's why I even think, even if it's Luis Enrique, really, Luis Enrique would like to get the players that he wants. Do you know what I mean? And he's fortunate to have Campos, who's a very adequate kind of director of football. But is he what Manchester United won? I think Iriola, I think Michael Carrick, those coaches are modern young coaches can be first team coaches. They don't get involved in any of the shenanigans. They just focus on the first team. But I think he's still old school. He's old school. Unai Emery is still old school. And I think that he's had his chance at Arsenal. Even, yes, I understand what people were saying.
He was harsh done by, though, in terms of...
He was harsh done by, and he wasn't back properly.
He wasn't back properly, no.
He wasn't back properly. But I just get that feeling. And do you think, just knowing everything you know about him, do you think he would be bowing down to Wilcox and when he asked for a sign?
No, that's what I'm saying. I think it would be a clash.
There is this collective amnesia, of forgetfulness. Why Amorim was sacked. Like or hate or love Amorim, he was sacked, I agree. Because he asked for a signing in midfield in January.
I agree. He asked for a sign in January and he didn't get that. So therefore, he got sacked for the wrong reasons, you know what I mean? And also the fact that he just, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
he
obviously.
About head coach.
But that's the reason why he did. Yeah, but that not because of the result, not because of the performance, it's because of what he asked for. So at the end of the day, do I think they will back Unai Emery? No. Do I think they're gonna back Michael Carrick? No. I did a squad builder the other day, side. We kept 14 players or 13 players.
Yeah, we did similar.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, it's like these things, but we need that 8 to 7 signings. So
I agree.
8 signings. And we're not going to get that. We're not going to get that.
I was watching the Athletic podcast here, and one of the journalists, he was like, "Yo, man, the money's not there, man. You know what I'm saying? The money's dry right now. We're still not paid. You know, we're still not paid."
I don't buy that because that's a talking point from this lot here. Why don't they put other owners put their own money in to get the players?
They're still not paid yet. The players from 2023, so the Mason Mount, Onana and them are they're still not being paid off yet. So United they're going to the credit facility, man. You get me? So it is going to be a bit mad this summer, in terms of how we do things and whatnot. Packed in for the World Cup. This is the one where you can really judge Ineos on their credentials, because the last two were surrounding the Euros and one summer where they had off. So this is going to be a big summer now for Man United in the midst of a World Cup. Can they get their signings done early? Man City are heavily linked with Anderson. We need to be there, man. We need to be there for that one, Norton. You cannot let Man City get Anderson. If they get him, it's a game changer for them, man. Game changer. So we've got to be in there. Got to be in amongst it. I mean, no messing around.
Yeah. No, I don't think it was that. It was the Devils podcast, I think.
Yeah. And Carl Anker and them guys.
Yeah. Big up Carl Anker.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it is what it is. But how you feel about Villa? What are you genuinely feeling about this game?
like I said to you, Lord, I don't know how to feel because we've not played in a while. So that's why I'm like, I don't feel nervous, but I don't feel excited as well at the same time. It's a bit of a weird one. Do you know what I mean, Lord? Because we've not played in a while. I can't just fake an emotion. Am I confident we're gonna win? Yeah. Do I believe we're gonna win? Yes. I don't know how. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like I do think we still got players that are on form. You know what I mean? I still think we've got good players on our day. I think their record at Old Trafford is horrible. I think they've got one win in the last how many? I don't remember. Their last win was 2021. I remember that I was there that day. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer rain.
Yeah, 1-0.
Bruno hoofed it over.
Yeah, 1-0, yeah.
So, you know, like I do believe, you know, that we'll win the game, but I can't tell you the ins and outs of like, you know, because United, again, like I said, United haven't played for 13 days. So I don't know how the team rhythm is going to be like, how they're going to be playing. Because it's all good and well training, Nordin. We've had the best trainers ever. We've had players that said they scored 80 goals in training.
No, I'm talking about you, Saeed. You can do things in training to create intensity and physicality.
I agree, but it can never be. I always think the pressure.
Yeah, match day. I understand that.
You're playing around your friends, man. You're playing around your friends that not going to tackle you, that are not going to make it difficult for you. They're just going to say, you know what, man, and maybe Carrick might encourage that to say let the attackers score when they're in positions. You know what I mean? So, you know, Nuruddin, it's not ideal, man. So that's why I'm like, I'm reserving my judgment.
It's going to be very interesting for me to see what happens. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens.
Yeah.
Who you going to start?
Got to just win the game, Nuruddin. I hear you all want performances here, but United just got to get win games. Yeah, I mean, secure.
But Saeed, you need to play well to win games.
I agree.
Saeed, this norma that is creeped into football language, we just need to get the results. That is BS to me. I am not going to lie to you. It is BS.
I mean, this season, yes.
Most teams in world football,
you've got a different perspective to me.
Most teams in world football,
I'll think about that next season.
Results.
I'll think about that next season. This season, I'm just thinking about results.
Because I know.
Next season, yes.
You said the same thing to me last season.
No, I never said that.
Did. In the Europa League, you were like, yeah, you know what?
No, because we were 15th, bro. We were 15th. We were 15th, Lord. We had nothing to play for. Sorry. It's not the same. It's not the same right now. We don't have anything to play for right now. We just have to get top 4, top 3. And you just got to win your games. Pick your battles, win your game. Am I saying that scumbag every game 1-0? No. I'm saying win 3-1, win 3-0, beat teams convincingly, of course. But the main objective for me is to win. You know what I mean? And get into that top 4. We don't have a great squad. We don't have the depth that we need to, you know what I mean, to bring players on. The luxury of bringing players on. You know, we play 1 game a week. It is what it is. But we play like 5 games in the next 50 days, apparently. So what are we doing here?
But in terms of
one game every 10 days.
Listen, before I let you go, I know you said you got a meeting.
Yeah, big up, man.
But Lissandro Martinez is out. It's in doubt. Patrick Dogu's out. Obviously, Matthias Mason Mount. But Lissandro's still out.
Bro.
What is this car? Because remember what he was telling us?
Someone's going dodgy. I tweeted it, Norman. I tweeted something dodgy is going at Old Trafford. Something dodgy is going with the medical team. Something's happening right now where, you know, I don't know whether it's been aggravated. I don't know whether, you know, something's happening where the physio's not right or the rehabilitation's not right. Something's not right, Norman, because how are you telling me they're back next week and then they're not back for a while after 3 weeks later, 4 weeks later? Like, what's that all about, Norman? How can you tell me that, yo, you're available, but then you're not available? It just doesn't make sense. Listen, there could be a situation where Dillit doesn't play for the rest of the season, Norman. You know that? There is a situation where Dillit does not play for the rest of this season. Do you know how mad that is?
Yeah.
So we've got to be careful, Norman, what we do. We have to be careful now. And it's worrying. I'm be real with you. It is worrying.
Yeah.
It's very, very worrying.
It's very, very worrying, man. Listen, we know how our team plays. We need to play with intensity, aggression. But we know how Villa plays at it. Villa play a high defensive line.
Yeah.
They've got a box midfield. They go out with 4-4-2, mid, low, compact. That's what they'll play. They're very hard to get through to in the middle. They're very good in the vertical transitions, set piece danger. They're The high line is their biggest weakness, but he might change it.
Yeah, he may change. He may go to a low block. He may decide to pack out the midfield. He may decide to not. But at the same time, Man United are at home. We should have the impetus to be the better team. I'm sorry. United should be able to have the impetus to be the better team and be the good team. You know what I'm saying? We need to be. We cannot afford to be slacking it. We can't. We have to start on the front foot. That's the biggest thing for me. United must start on the front foot, Nuruddin. If United don't start the front foot, it's collapse. It really is. It really is, Nuruddin. It's actually collapse, bro. We have to start on the front foot.
We have to. So what do you predict then? Is it hard to predict? Because you've not seen us in 13 days. Is it hard to predict anything?
I say it's a 2-1.
Yeah.
2-1. That's all I can say. I know it sounds very, very but 2-1. That's all I can say. 2-1.
2-1, people,
Yeah, 2-1. Do you know what I mean? 2-1.
Literally, don't be shocked if he goes to a low mid block and just defends and hits us on the counter on a transition, vertical transition.
That's it.
And give us the ball, just like Newcastle did at times, and exposed us, exposed the likes of Maguire, exposed us for what we are.
Yeah,
the lack of intensity, the lack of speed.
That's all we can do. We just gotta take it as you see it and win the game. That's all I really. I think for me, expecting a crazy performance and whatnot, I just think you're going to be left disappointed. But do the players need to play better? Do I want to be entertained on Sunday? Yes. We must be entertained, Nuruddin. We must.
So to me, I'm not. So the performance is not because of entertainment. The performance can be pragmatic, Saeed, but it's just that you defend better, and when you've got the ball, you go for attack and you play with aggression and you make it.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm not. People forget when I'm asking for performance. People think I want silky one-touch football. No, it's no time for that. This is where we agree. What I'm asking for, it'd be hard to beat and go direct to goal. That's the type of football that I want.
That's
I'm not
asking
for pretty football. That's not what I'm asking for.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I hear you. But yeah, it's one of them. You know what I mean? But by the end of Sunday, you want to win because at the end of the day, Liverpool are going to beat Tottenham, and that means Tottenham are going to be Liverpool are going to be ahead of us then, and Liverpool have got the easier games now coming up. So we've got to be on it, man. We have to be on it. We lose that game playing pretty football. No one's going to be happy about that.
No, I'm not asking for pretty football. I don't think Manchester United can play pretty football.
Yeah, there you go.
Can. I'm asking for effective. Two things, Saeed. On the ball, make the pitch as wide as you can. Do the overloads. Create chances. Off the ball, get into mid-block intensity, aggression to win the ball back. That's not pretty football.
Yeah.
I'm asking for a pragmatic performances. But the performance, pragmaticness wins you games. I'm not asking for pretty football. But I'm saying to you, on and off the ball, what are Manchester United players doing? Are they going to be just carried, or are we going to play with intensity? That is where the thing is. Intensity is the mother of all tactics. On off the ball, what are you doing? And if Manchester United are not compact, if Manchester United don't do the tactical fouling, if Manchester United are not streetwise, we could get beat. They've got goals.
Yeah.
One thing about them,
it wouldn't be out of question that if we got beat, it wouldn't be. And I don't think United fans should be surprised. Villa are a good team.
Well, there you go. People asking, would I be shocked if no? He's naive, man. He's naive. He's naive for me. He's learning on the job. He's naive. He said it was a bad day for us, bad day for that. So let's see what he pulls out. But so, listen, you got to go. Good luck.
Yeah, love, man. I got a meeting. Big up to you, man. Smash a like on the video, man. And Sunday, I'll see you there. Hopefully.
See you there Sunday.
Love. Take care. Yeah, Big up to you.
Yeah, people, listen to what I'm saying to you. Big up to everybody. Big up to every one of you. Villa are a dangerous team. They're not an easy team to play against. They're going to make it very difficult. The biggest thing is they're Manchester United ready. Are Manchester United ready? Are Manchester United ready? And if they got McGinn back, this is their formation they're going to play. Let me just show you this. This is the formation they're going to play. If they get McGinn back, that strengthens them. Obviously, Cash is injured at the moment. I think Cash might be out, might be injured. So they got Lindelof there. Whoever's on that right-hand side needs to roast Lindelof. I don't care who you are. You need to be able to roast Lindelof. Roast Lindelof. That's what needs to be done. That's what needs to be done. We know how to beat us. We know the best way to beat Manchester United is what? Best way to beat Manchester United is to overload the midfield, to make it aggressive and intensity and aggression, and we fold. We bend over. That's what we do. We're not up to the physicality. So if they bring McGinn back in, and maybe they bench Bailly and play in 3 in the midfield, we're going to get bullied in that midfield. We will be bullied in that midfield. They could ditch that for an away game and keep Bailly on the bench to bring him on later in the game and play 3 in the midfield to overload us. But I think Lindelof's not going to play. If Cash is fit, Cash will play. It's not going to be an easy game, people. And especially if we don't get that early goal and put real pressure on them. Emery is a really good tactician. That's what they could be doing. That's what they could be doing. The midfield is going to be an area for them. The vertical transitional game is going to be a big thing for them. This is what it's going to be. This could happen. But I also think if Manchester United come and play with intensity, physicality, and aggression, I think we could beat them. I genuinely do believe that we can beat them. But if we don't bring those 3 elements, we're going to get bullied and they're going to win. They're going to win. Let me just quickly put up this thing quickly. Who are you going to start? Who should start up front? Who should you start up front? Who do you start up front, people? That's the question I want to know. Who are you starting up front? I want to hear from you. Mbemo or Sesko? Let's have that. Who are you starting? Get in the votes. Get voting, people. You're going for the 3. I'm at Sesko and Cunha. Okay, you're dropping in Mbemo. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. This game is not going to be an easy game. It's not going to be an easy game. We know Emery. We know. In attack, we know what he does. Play vertical direct through the half spaces with Morgan Rogers and Buendia drifting inside. They cut it in. Out of possession, they drop into very disciplined 4-4-2. Very compact. Hard to penetrate. They're very good organizationally. I don't think he's going to play the high line that he's been playing. Or I genuinely do think he thinks one thing Villa cannot do is afford to lose this game. So I think he's going to do a low block, mid to low block, and he's going to counter-attack Manchester United, give us the ball and then counter-attack us. That's what he's going to do. This might be a tactic for not playing Sesko. This could be a tactic for not playing Sesko. This could be a tactic on not playing Sesko. This could be a game that maybe Sesko doesn't play, using Bermo and Cunha in the half spaces to, if they play the high line, to beat the high line. But I also think you need a focal point up front. What's the point of Lamins if they press us high, whacking the ball to nobody if we haven't got a vocal point that can win the ball back? What's the point? What's the point of doing that? What is the point of doing that? What are we doing that for? What are we doing that for? Just go back to some of these other questions of Emery from the presser. Carrick talking about Morgan Rogers here. He says Michael Carrick is fantastic. It's fantastic for me to see Morgan Rogers going and do so well. He's taking huge steps and quickly being a major part of the team and part of England team as well. It just shows you how well he's done. So when asked about Morgan Rogers, that's what he said. That's what he said when he's asked about. Yeah, they got dangerous players, man. They got very dangerous players. Very dangerous. Yeah. This is what we're at, Paul. It's going to be a very interesting game. We'll be there on Sunday. We'll be back straight away. The PR around Carrick is nauseating. Everyone in the mainstream wants him to get the job. Yeah, I mean, this is where it is, isn't it? To be fair, majority of the mainstream want us to get the job so then they can mock him. At this moment in time, 60% want Sesko to start, 40% want Bermo to start. That is where we're at, people. That is where we're at in this current moment. I keep telling people if Villa turn up, they'll expose Carrick's basic tactics. Boy, oh boy. Well, it's going to be very interesting, Zimba. It's going to be very, very interesting to see what happens. But I'm not going to lie to you, I'm worried. And now that they got McGinn back, McGinn's back on the bench, it's going to be a very, very interesting game. A very, very interesting game. Very, very interesting game. It's not going to be an easy game. Not going to be an easy football game. Yeah. Biggest game of the season, 100%. Because for whatever reason, don't rate him. Don't rate him, but I think he needs to leave. He needs to go and play football somewhere else. I think it's going to be a very, very tough game, this game. Very, very tough. And I hope that Manchester United come and bring their A game. I hope that they've watched the game back against Newcastle. I hope that they've seen the errors they made. I hope Michael Carrick has realised his inept in-game management and that he has learned from them and that we see a refreshed Manchester United coming out for a battle, understanding what's at stake here. Yeah, he has. Yeah, he has. He started every game. Yes. And the previous coach, hate him or love him, he wanted a midfielder in January and the club said no. So this is where we're at, people. This is where we're at, people. But yeah, big up to every one of you. Please smash a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. And yeah, we'll be back on Sunday with the match reaction with the panel in the evening. Big up and love, people. Take care. Free Palestine. Free Lebanon. Free the whole region from US and the Zio imperialism and colonization. You know what we're at. We will always speak the truth, regardless how much YouTube and Google ban us, regardless how much they try to suppress us. We're here. We've still got a channel, people. So please let your loved ones know about the channel. Let people know. Tell them to subscribe to the channel. Let me just tell you where we are in terms of where the channel is. We are 161 subscribers away from 15K. 15K people. That's how much we are. That's the reality. So let people know, subscribe to the channel. And please, after this, please hype the video. Hype the stream. Hype the stream. 100%. 100%. 100%. And 100% I agree, I agree, Simba. I do. But big up, Jim Mubarak, to all my beautiful people. Hope you're having a lovely one. And to everybody else, happy Friday. Love, light to all my Christians doing Lent as well. Big up on love. F the warmongers. F the war machine. F the Zios and the imperialists. F the Glaciers, F Ineos. And if you want to be down with them, you know where to go, mate. Big up. Happy Friday, my people. Big up, it's just me. Take care, people. Look after each other.